We've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Six to shoot. Drops in the layup for two.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Mills, the pass to Exum. To the paint. Here's Giddey. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Inside, Giddey has to count on some creativity and some agility. Hard for him to muscle through the defense.
To the inside, Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Right wing. Here's Landale. And the three off target. Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdan Bogdanovic. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
Now, the thing, B.A., I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
Cash. Mills with the bucket.
This is some of what he does best. Mills can shoot from downtown.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Jokic. Fires for 3. The rebound by Ingles. Now Giddey. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Landale, the pass to Giddey. Outside Mills. Jacks up a 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
For all the strides he's made in other parts of his game, Mills remains at his heart a dead-eye three-point shooter.
Here's Jokic. Yep, that one's good. Jokic just got his second basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Green's checked in for Ingles. Now here's Mills. 6 points for him. The 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Jovic. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Yes, it's good. Mills has got 8.
Well, he lacks some size and some strength, but Mills creative in the inside to finish that one.
Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Landale.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to Exum. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Now Bogdanovic. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
So, at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
We've got Dyson Daniels, Josh Green out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Baines in at the 5. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Guduric in at the shooting guard position. Jokic, no good. Simmons looking around. Baines with a screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons has got 4 points in the quarter.
And showing off his IQ right there. Simmons keeps things simple in pick and rolls and takes what he sees.
Pass to Jovic. And he buries his first look.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And here's Simmons. It's Daniels with a drive. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Here's Guduric. Simmons defending. Here's Teodosic. Jokic in the post. Jokic finishing through the D.
Good luck inside against Jokic, one of the most dominant players in the game right now.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, they found buckets very hard to come by, and you could tell it frustrated them to no end.
Now, the AC seemed to be cranked up in that one. It was chilly in the arena that night, at least on that end of the floor. Just cold shooting all the way around.
Outside Giddey. Landale with a screen. And it's Giddey missing. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Brent, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And a quick check of the 2K leaderboard. Here are the toughest defenses to score against.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. To the left side wing. From deep, Jokic. The 3-ball is good from Jokic.
A nice stroke on the quick shot by Jokic. Not giving the defense any chance to come over and disrupt.
Giddey against Bogdanovic. And that one's good. Giddey's got his second basket on the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Jokic. And there's the rejection. And he gets it back. Jokic, the bump in the bucket.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Here's Furphy. Puts up a 3, and he buries his first look.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
To the left wing. .36 seconds left in the first half. And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Hits both from the stripe. So it's the home team now. Outside, Ingles. Back to Mills. Outside Giddey. Landale with a screen. The three. And it's Giddey missing. Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You take a look at the visitors. They're in good position, definitely among the top teams in the conference.
And just as important as the seeding is how you're playing down the stretch. They're trying to dial it in.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end, punched in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many.
And that is going to do it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
We've got Patrick Mills. Joe Ingles is out there with Dante Exum. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Landale in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Shot clock at 2. And here's Mills for 3. Can't get it to drop. Shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. They set the screen. Here's Bogdanovich. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Bogdanovich doing a great job of separating from the screen.
Here's Giddey. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Jokic with it. Landale's there. Fades. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Jokic has got 13.
And I think Jokic has decided, I'm going to take over this game scoring-wise. I don't know how you say that in Serbian, but trust me.
Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Exum left side. Giddey passes to Mills. Four on the clock. Pass to Landale. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Landale's got his first 2 points.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Jokic. That's off target. Now 6 for 10.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Exum. He buries it from 3. Exum's gotten his 2nd bucket.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Ingles passes to Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 6.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside. Pass to Jokic.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To halt the run. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Simmons, the pass to Landale. Outside Mills. The baseline J is on the way, and the bucket is good. Mills has got 10 points.
Well, Patty works hard to find shots, digs up some gold there.
Outside Bogdanovich. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the long J. Jokic has got 19 points.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Outside Mills. Outside Ingles. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up 4. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Let's get stopped. Focus on the stops. If you like the shot and they stop.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. We've got Topic, and it's Jovic in at the power forward position. Jokic the screen. To the middle. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. Aaron Baines picks one up.
It's going to be a long time, I don't know if ever, that we're going to see a big man pass like Jokic does.
Simmons finds Thibault. Outside, Green. Fires in the triple.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Teodosic. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Thibault. Outside Simmons. Outside Thibault. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Jovic. Shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Here's Teodosic. Jokic with it. Here's Jovic. The 3 is up. Pure from 3-point range.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their 3-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Landale with a screen from deep. Giddey drops in the 3.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Pass to Jokic. Ooh, Jokic. Big man playing big.
Well, Jokic needed it, and he got it.
Outside Giddey. Off with the layup. Gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Back to Bogdanovich. A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter. Blocked. Exum up top. Pass to Giddey. Nails the baby hook. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
No nerves from Josh Giddey that time.
Inside. And they double up Jokic. Lots of room. A rebound by Ingles.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. And how about Giddey just saying, I got you guys, get on my back, we'll ride.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Bogdanovich with a screen on Mills. To the paint. Yes!
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Mills. The D's right on him. Here's Exum. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No good on the quick three. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can.
Here's the three. The shot off that time. And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Don't expect up and down doors. Fast basketball. These teams prefer to operate in the half court. They're very methodical, but fun to watch.
Hey, good basketball, regardless of the pace at which it's run, is good basketball. And with these two teams, movement, screening, high IQ offensive basketball, I'm here for that.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Here's Biberovic. That one's in, his first shot this game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Kicks it out to Giannis. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. You add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Papanikolaou. Back to Antetokounmpo. Knocked away. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And that one is off. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Calathes. Here's Papanikolaou. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
Here's Biberovic. Over to the wing. Here's Larkin. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Giannis. His last outing, 16 points for him. Makes it off the glass.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Larkin finds Şengün.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
And he's good on the second.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here is the list of players with the most boards in the league this month. The NBA's leading rebounders. Şengün third, Giannis Antetokounmpo fourth.
What a rebounding show these two have put on. That's exactly the kind of effort you like to see from your bigs.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Plays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's Korkmaz. Takes it from 10. Here's Şengün. Buries it down low.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Papanikolaou. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Calathes. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
from deep three-point territory. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside, Charalampopoulos. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
There's the screen. And there's the drive. From 17 feet out. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
High arcing shot, and they pick up two. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Biberovic. Puts up a 3. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I'll tell you, allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Pass to Osman. Here's Biberovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and he makes good on the layup. Biberovic has got his second bucket.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Pass to Papanikolaou. And to Antetokounmpo inside. Count that one.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
He's on the cusp of the top 10 in the Western Conference voting.
So still a long way away from being named a starter, but the fans aren't overlooking what he's been doing this season.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Here's Sapahi. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. And it's a tie ball game.
Known as a terrific passer at his position, Şengün excels at finding the open man.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. With the shot. It's rebounded by Şengün.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
It's his first trip to the line.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
He hits the second from the line. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. A Larkin looking it over. This one for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Larkin's got his third bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Antetokounmpo using his size. Giannis!
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And some good action through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by just 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
I think we have a good idea of who's going to make it. But a couple of bubble dudes who have said they really want this either need to step up. I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call it, guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They're just letting scorers go by.
Ole, ole, ole. And that about wraps it up.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The lights out in this one, 77%. Pass to Papanikolaou. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Şengün with the rebound. 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Calathes. And here's Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. And they double up Giannis. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Here's Larkin. And he uses the glass on the layup. Larkin's got 9 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Second in scoring, third in shooting percentage, and he's truly a force around the rim, ranking among the top 5 in rebounds per game.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
To the inside, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Larkin. 9 points in the game so far. Rebounded by Papanikolaou. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. 1:57 left to play in the third. The tray gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Korkmaz. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Cans it from downtown. Biberovic has got 7 points in the game.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
That one is no good. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Larkin. Good, nice job down low. Larkin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
To the paint. Pass to Calathis. With some arc, he doesn't hit that one.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Korkmaz passes to Larkin. 27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Şengün, the bounce pass.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Larkin. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. He's got 14.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. They're up by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. For the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. To the middle, and stolen by Şengün. Out to the right wing. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Şengün. They double-team Şengün. Şengün with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Drills the three-pointer.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Now Dorsey. And he drops it in from the low post.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Larkin. Here's Biberovic. Out to the wing. There's a screen. Here's Sapahi. Nails the wide open jump shot. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Down low. Here's Giannis. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
To the inside. Here's Şengün. He sinks the 11-footer. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Inside.
maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 8.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Pass to Larkin for 3. No good that time. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Giannis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Şengün. That one, no good. Pass to Papanikolaou. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Owning the moment. Şengün gets those much-needed points.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. .30 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. From the paint. A shot that time, not on target. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 11 feet away. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
A shot by Papanikolaou, no good. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they...
backcourts in this one, Stan, cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Now the starting group for the visitors. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Jokic. Defense is right there. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Wagner outside. Pass to Schroeder. From outside the arc. That one doesn't drop. There's a screen. Now here's Jokic. The short one's on the money.
Such great hands from Jokic. Able to finish despite the D.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to De Silva. The three is up. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Pass to Schroeder. Wagner with it. Fires the three. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Wagner.
Yeah, that's a great decision by Wagner. Quickly getting it to the open man.
Jokic with it. There's a minute 54 left in the first. From deep, hits the trifecta.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Jovic, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and he comes up with a bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Bogdanovic. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Knocks down the triple.
Bogdanovic clearly a problem from deep.
Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. One of the more consistent players in the league, Stan, Bogdanovic.
Yeah, Brian, averages in double figures every year, shoots it well from deep, a very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovic that you can rely on every night.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
He drops it from range.
Well, nice pass there, setting up Wagner in a good position.
Outside Bogdanovic. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Launches a three. No good that time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Teodosic in at the point. And there's a pick. And he makes it.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Pass to Jokic. Out to the right wing. Great look there, but off target.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 5.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Topic. He's scoreless. No good with the triple. Now Washington. Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Wagner. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothering interior defense.
And here's Jokic. Bogdanovic on the wing. Defended by Wagner. Bogdanovic, that's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Wagner finds Washington. To the inside. And Wagner gets it to go. On the assist by Wagner. Wagner's got 5.
Well, this is what big men are for, right? Wagner just powers through the opposition.
Jokic the screen from downtown. Buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Wagner against Bogdanovic. Offensive rebound. Oh, Jokic powers it in.
Yeah, Jokic, one of the league leaders in offensive rebounding throughout his career.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Washington outside. And that one no good to start off the night.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Pass to Jokic. From 11 feet away. That shot off the mark. 1 second left. It doesn't go for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Leading by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. And now it's time to bring up. Thanks for tuning in.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Pass to Wagner. Here's De Silva. Drains the triple. De Silva's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Jokic the screen. Bogdanovic from long range. Counted from distance. Bogdanovic has got 11.
Well, always ready to get off a 3 of his own. That last bucket was just added motivation for Bogdanovic.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
From the arc. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 11.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Schroeder. Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. Just 5 to shoot. There's the block.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half.
Switch.
Jokic with a screen on Wagner. Now Jokic. It's rebounded by Wagner.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And here's Schroeder outside. Sinks it from distance. Schroeder's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. Taking a look at the visitors here. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. Behind 9.5 games. The visitors with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Bogdanovic. Lets the 3 fly. De Silva with the rebound. He's gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, got that one up quick. 1:41 left in the third. Outside Bogdanovic. Jokic with it. 4-3. Oh, Jokic with the triple. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You'd like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And it's tied up with that one. Shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. Jovic passes to Bogdanovic. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down low. stripped away. Puts up a deep three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Up 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Wagner. Then it's Washington, and it's Bunga in a shooting guard. Now here's Washington to the left side wing. Pass to Wagner. Fade away. Not going to go that time. Here's Jovic. Launches it. Hartenstein pulls it in. To the paint. Here's Bunga. There's the triple. Gets the three to fall.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So both teams changing it up here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Schroeder. Now Wagner. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Left side, Bogdanovic. Sinks the tray. Bogdanovic has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc. Well, no surprise, Wagner is becoming a guy they can go to in big spots.
It's Jokic, high post. Goes up from the top of the key. Can't get that one to go. Now 4 for 10. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Wagner, the pass to Schroeder. 1:25 left in the final quarter. Banked it in off the glass.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
To the inside, Jokic, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. The free throw drops for Jokic.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Wagner inside, pass to De Silva. There's the three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Bogdanovic into the lane. Yep, count it.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, Don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
You can tell Bogdanovich is in an attacking mindset right now, being aggressive and getting rewarded for it.
Wagner for three. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
And this is why they go to Wagner here. He can get them the clutch points.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Schroeder outside. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings it within 3!
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance. And trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success. A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
Pass to Schroeder. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
When you take a look at how these teams play, is it fair to expect a slower pace of the game?
I certainly think so, partner. I mean, both teams are extremely disciplined. They're not really interested in going up and down in a windshield wiper fashion. They value taking care of the ball and playing in the half court.
Now the starting group for the visitors. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. Exum hits them both. Pass to Larkin. Here's Biberovic. Here's Osman. Ingles covering. And it's Osman missing. Now Mills. And here's Exum. Here's Giddey. A shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
And as a playmaker, Giddey has made huge strides learning how to create for himself and his teammates.
Wide open look. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Giddey. Lets it go with a three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Always has his head up. Giddey unselfish with it.
Here's Sapahi. And the layup falls.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Pass to Giddey. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the inside. Here's Şengün. And he banks in the layup.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
Clark, looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün, he could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
Şengün with the bucket.
When he's not working back to the basket, Şengün can pop out and face you up.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Ingles can't get it to go. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Biberovic. Launches a three. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Giddey kicks to Ingles. Now here's Mills. Three-pointer. That shot is off. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Pass to Biberovic. From deep three-point land. Landale grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Giddey with it. Now Ingles. Down low. Here's Landale. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 5 on the clock. Here's Sapahi. Uses the glass to finish the layup. With 1 on the clock, that one doesn't go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Joe Ingles is out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Josh Green. Then it's Daniels, and it's Simmons in at the 1. Green, the pass to Ingles. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
We've got Aaron Baines. Joe Ingles is out there with Green. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Daniels in its shooting guard. And here is Şengün. Lock at 6. Ulabak. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Pass to Ingles. Lets it go from 11. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Ingles has got 10 points.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Here's Korkmaz. Scoreless thus far. Simmons pulls it in. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Şengün.
What appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Sapahi. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 6 points for him. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfectly.
Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Furphy. From outside, off the mark. Gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. They set the screen. And that one's good. Korkmaz. Korkmaz has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Fires from deep. And Giddy gets it to go. Giddy's got 5 points so far.
Boy, they are fearless from the arc, and that's helping them protect this lead.
Pass to Biberovic. Larkin looking it over. 6 to shoot. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Larkin's got his first basket. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Landale. Back to Exum. Pass to Giddy. Launches it. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Giddy's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Larkin. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Good on the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Giddy. Count it from 12. He's got 10.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Biberovic, what a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And a huge 3 there to chop the lead down as we go into the break. Still anyone's game.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that big-time home court advantage.
And change. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Dante Exum. Mills out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And that one, good.
The balance, the focus, Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
Now here's Giddey, guarded closely. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Biberovic. He's got 8. Here's Sapahi. And that one is hammered home. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Pass to Landale. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded closely. There's the pick. The 3 from Mills. Good on the 3-point shot. Mills has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
Şengün with a screen on Giddey. Pass to Larkin. Here's Biberovic. Puts up a deep 3. Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got 8 points.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And a moment now to see the stats for Exum. How he did last season. He was around 7 points per, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, you think about what they call float D. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now here's Exum. Tight defense on him. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
That's good from Exum. Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Pass to Larkin. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Traps in the tray. He's got 11.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Ingles. He's got 10. Outside, Simmons lets it go from 11. Jump shot is good. Simmons got his first points of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Larkin. He's got 8. 5 to shoot. Sapahi. He's defended by Exum. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's Green. It's blocked. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Sapahi. And a miss there on the triple. To the middle. Here's Landale. It's rebounded by Şengün. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Osman kicks to Şengün. 12 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Sapahi. Connects from three-point range.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And we've reached the end of the third. Up by 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Simmons looking around. Wants to get it to Baines and does. Yep, it counts. Baines has got his first 2 points of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
So the wing on the left. Şengün against Baines. There's the triple. And it's Daniels with the rebound. And around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Lobbed up there for Green. Baines inside. Şengün covering. Shots good by Baines.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Pass to Osman. Korkmaz kicks to Osman. Drills it from outside.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Larkin. It's rebounded by Giddey. With the teardrop, and the layup is good.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Pass to Biberovic. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. From downtown, good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Giddey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Giddey against Şengün. Over Giddey. Şengün with the bucket.
For as hard as Şengün plays, he's always so relaxed on the floor.
It's Giddey with the drive. And the shot goes in.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
Here's Sapahi. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 21 points in the game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Now, here's Şengün. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. The shot's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
.26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Larkin. Here's Sapahi. Off target from outside. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't get
Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
To the middle. Here's Diaz. And he buries his first look.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Calathes. Antetokounmpo outside. Nails it from three. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
Well, when you're Giannis and you got a hand in your face, it doesn't really matter all that much. Let it go and rips the rope.
Aldama outside. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 5. Takes a 3. On target from range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Diaz. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Aldama outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And he can't get that one.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Antetokounmpo for 3. Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo up top. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Diaz. To the wing, right side. Drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Papanikolaou. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fires from deep. Another miss by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Diaz. And here's Hernan Gomez. Aldama outside. Here's Diaz. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Inside. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the free throw, no good.
Think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. I mean, this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. And so Rubio nails both of them.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
First quarter wrapping up here, and it's a tie game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Pass to Kalaitzakis. Here's Papanikolaou. This one for three. Garuba with a rebound. Out to the wing. Pass to Rubio. From the wing. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And just a great job out of the pick and roll. Thousands of those opportunities for Ricky Rubio. He knows what to do.
To the middle. Rubio with the rebound. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And Rubio's passes lead to a boost in confidence for the entire team.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Kalaitzakis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kalaitzakis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 17-foot shot on the way. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Antetokounmpo has got his first basket. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit. I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Both teams will make substitutions, and that one falls for Rubio.
Such a capable floor general and a very strong defender. Ricky Rubio continues to make his impact felt on any ball club that he plays for. Tricky and fun to watch.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
1:43 left in the first half. To the inside. Hernan Gomez, the pass to Aldama. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Antetokounmpo covering. Basket counts. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. The 15-footer. That's short off the rim.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Rubio. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Rubio's got 9 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
Rubio looking around. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. The fader. And the shot is good. Dropped it in off the front of the rim. Antetokounmpo has got 13.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Giannis just unstoppable down low.
Well, you got to like his choice right there to go hard to the rack. Took it right at the teeth of the defense.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They're up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
No doubt these guys can shoot the lights out, but I've got an idea. Let me stand right in front of the rim. Let's see how many they make. They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many easy buckets. How are they going to still win this game?
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Aldama with it. Antetokounmpo's there. Pass to Aldama. Let's go with a 3. He can't get it to go. Shooting about 60% for the game. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Kalathis. No points so far. And here is Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass on the layup.
And the vision of the Greek Freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
Shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now here's Aldama. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Aldama's got 6.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. They set the pick. Antetokounmpo drives in. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Well, the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And timeout called by Ty Lue. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the visitors here. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Aldama. Up again. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Kalathis. Here's Papanikolaou. Still without a bucket. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
1:44 left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Diaz can't get it to go. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Papanikolaou. The shot's good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Diaz. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Lets it fly. Diaz can't get it to go. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Antetokounmpo. For the lead. Doesn't go for him.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming. He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 18 points for him. Here's Papanikolaou. Guarded by Aldama. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Hits a three-pointer. He has 6.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And we've reached the end of the third. Leading by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Shooting a fantastic 57%. Outside Rubio. Shoots from 14, and he hits the jump shot.
And just the all-around skill of Ricky Rubio right now. You love to see when offensively he gets it going like this.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Offensive board. To the right side. Jacks up at 3. Buries it from 3.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Aldama. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Kalathis. Antetokounmpo outside. The baseline J. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Giannis finding the mid-range J, and he can score over the top.
Releases. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
That ties it up.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, and just fighting tonight.
Going inside, and he banks in the layup.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
Well, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
1:11 left in the game. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Pass to Aldama. Fires from deep. Can't hit that one.
You really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Out left to the wing. And here is Antetokounmpo to take the lead. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn. Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it. Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
So it's the home team now. It's a 1-point game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 to shoot. Another shot. Money.
Oh, gigantic shot here by Giannis. He's showing he's ready to deliver another big moment.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Launches a 3. And so the home crowd treated to a win. That was an incredible night of hoops. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Biberovic. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside Bogdanovic. And here's Jokic. Şengün covering from outside the arc. Şengün with the rebound. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Known as a terrific passer at his position, Şengün excels at finding the open man.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And Larkin now atop the key. He squares up and sinks it. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. They need this. And Bogdanovic lays it in. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Larkin finds Şengün. Takes a 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Outside Bogdanovic. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Korkmaz. Now, here's Şengün. Here's Larkin. All alone. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Jovic. Here's Teodosic. The 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Korkmaz. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Şengün. Pass to Osman. Ulabah. Banked in off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Fires the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. They lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Teodosic out there with Topic. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Jovic in at the 4. Teodosic, the pass to Jokic. Here's Jovic. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jovic has got his first 3 points of the game.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find him.
They've got Topic. Jokic is out there with Teodosic. And it's Jovic in at the 4 slot. Here's Sapahi. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Pass to Teodosic. Floats one. The shot misses. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. No problems knocking that one down. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Here's Sapahi. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 8.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Teodosic. There's a good screen. Just 5 on the clock. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Teodosic has got 5 points so far. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Pass to Biberovic. Şengün with the ball. Over to the left wing. Here's Biberovic. Lets it fly from 18. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Jokic with the bucket.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Pass to Korkmaz. Out left to the wing. Here's Şengün. Jokic defending. Here's Sapahi. Jokic grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And this is why Bogdanović has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Bogdanović. Here's Sapahi. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. It's good.
And this is how Jokic gets you. He scores in a variety of ways. Just an incredible player.
There's the 3. And no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by just 1. And a chance now to send it over to David. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Do you guys agree in a game like this, typically you go out to your superstars and say, get it done?
Yep, and we did that.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Larkin. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First one falls for him. Good on both. A magnificent 69% in this game. Outside, Bogdanovic. From deep, Jokic. That one misses. 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Şengün with a screen on Bogdanovic. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic a screen. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Şengün. Here's Larkin. Here's Biberovic. He's got 5. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Sipahi. Drains the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. Buries the 20-footer. Bogdanovic has got 10.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Here's Sipahi. The three-pointer, no good. Got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. Rebound by Larkin. To the paint. Here's Sipahi. And that one drops for him.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
1:12 left in the third quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year.
Well, an important element of their defense is the ability to intimidate. I mean, their stellar shot blocking last year accomplished that in a big-time way.
Here's Larkin. Clock at 4. Fires away from outside. It's rebounded by Jovic.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Knocks it loose to the left wing. Pass to Korkmaz. Out to the right wing. Here's Biberovic. They set the pick. The good-looking shot from the wing. Biberovic has got 7.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was up.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have...
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Leading by...
Let's get the pace back in the game. Let's get stopped. All right, let's move the ball. You don't like it, move it. Let's be aggressive.
And that's the point that Doc Rivers always emphasizes to his team. Don't hold the ball, run the offense.
Yeah, and good things happen when they work together. You know, individually, yeah, they have talent, but collectively, this group can dominate stretches.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jovic in at the power forward position. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Great find by Jokic. The best passing center I've ever seen.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Sapahi. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Now, Jokic over Şengün. Jokic with the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
So both teams changing it up here. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David. No good that time. Great defense that time from Şengün. Here's Larkin. Here's Biberovic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Jokic. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Sapahi. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Pass to Biberovic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now, Jokic, Şengün covering. The fadeaway. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Spacing things out a little. Smart of Jokic to take advantage from that mid-range.
Pass to Biberovic. Down low. Here's Larkin. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
And this team has complete faith in Bogdanovic's ability to hit big shots. This guy just doesn't seem to feel the pressure.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Here's Biberovic. Buries it from three-point range.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Buries it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
.27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the
With the new season just underway, Richard, you can feel the excitement around the league.
It's one of my favorite times of the year, BA, and after all the hard work these guys put in during the offseason, now we get to see if it's paid off.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Diaz. Shot clock at 6. Hernan Gomez, the pass to Diaz. Off the mark there with a 3. Outside, Ingles. Here's Exum. And the layup is good off the glass.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. Connects from downtown.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Mills. Landale tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Aldama. Here's the pick. The 3 fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Giddey. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. First shot won't go.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Ingles. Down low. Here's Mills. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Picked by Aldama. He drops it from range.
Timeout. I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Green's checked in for Ingles. And now we have a minute here to take a look at which teams are playing the toughest defense.
Both teams really take pride in their defense and shutting one another down, which is kind of refreshing to see in a league widely dominated by offense.
Outside, Green. Pass to Giddey. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
Diaz passes to Aldama. To the paint. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Diaz has got 5.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Pass to Green. From deep. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Diaz. The 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Giddey passes to Exum. Fires at the elbow. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
And the basket by Aldama.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Giddey. Sweet little floater. Giddy's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. They lead by 6. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Joe Ingles is out there with Josh Green. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Daniels in at the 2. Wing shot on the way. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls. Daniels has got his first points of the night. Santi Aldama out there with Usman Garuba. Then there's Ricky Rubio, and it's Hernan Gomez in at small forward. Green with the ball. Hernan Gomez there. Lets the 3 fly. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Aldama outside. Back to Rubio. From outside the arc, sends it home from three-point land. Rubio's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a look now at the top rookie rebounders in the NBA. Well, you look at Hernan Gomez, 5th in the league, a really strong rebounder.
Rebounding is a skill that can easily translate into the pro game. He had a reputation for being good on the boards, and he has certainly delivered on that.
Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Now here's Simmons. Yet to see a basket. Inside. The shot by Baines, no good.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Aldama, the pass to Rubio. Takes a 3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, we're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see. And your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that.
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Diaz, that's good.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Simmons finds Green. Here's Daniels. So it's both teams making substitutions here. A minute 15 left in the second. Left side Simmons. Simmons is doubled. And it's good. 2 points.
At 6'10", Simmons knows he has the height needed to score inside. He just has to finish strong.
Aldama outside. From behind the arc. Knocks down the long J. He's got 9.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Landale with a screen. Giddey passes to Green. Outside Simmons. Clock at 6. Pass to Landale. Over Hernan Gomez. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
Aldama outside. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's the 3. That shot off. Gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Outside Giddey. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Giddey's got 8. A deep 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Up by 8. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
Welcome. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the visiting team.
They're a big...
Thanks, as always.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. They've got Josh Giddey. Joe Ingles is out there with Dante Exum. Then there's Patrick Mills, and it's Landale in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Sinks it from distance. Mills has got his second bucket of the night.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Hernan Gomez inside. Landale's there. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Clock at 4. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. That shot wide open. 12 points for him.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now here's Exum. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Exum's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This is just fun. These teams are trading 3s back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. On defense, the visiting team. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Giddey defends. Pass to Diaz. Aldama outside. Five on the clock. On the take. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. First free throw is good. Good on both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside Mills. And there's the screen. Puts up a 3. Drills it from deep. Mills has got 8.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
And the basket by Rubio.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Down low. Here's Giddey. Hey, and 6 attempts. He's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Aldama outside. Back to Rubio. Pass to Aldama. Now Hernan Gomez. Banked it in off the glass. Hernan Gomez has got his first bucket in this one.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Landale with a screen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he can't get the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he sinks the second. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Garuba. Back to Rubio. And there's a 3-second violation. Baines is checked in for Mills. Gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Throws it up high.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Rubio looking around. Lets it go from deep. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. They lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Usman Garuba out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ricky Rubio, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3. Pass to Garuba. Hernan Gomez with it. Just 4 to shoot. Aldama with it. Green covering. He puts up a 3. And he nails that one right through the heart.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And here's Hernan Gomez. Outside Rubio. Nifty move. Rebounded by Daniels. Outside Simmons. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
So both teams changing it up here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Exum outside. Outside, Ingles fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Landale with a screen. Mills. And it falls all over the rim and in. Mills has got 9 points now in the second half. Aldama outside. Fires for 3. And Mills pulls it down. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Showing what kind of hang time he's got there. Using a little bubble pump, and he can just go straight up with it.
That's exactly what this team needs right now. Completing the N1.
Giddy defends. Pass to Diaz. For three. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
And that one's good. Giddy.
When his team needs him, Giddy steps up. And you love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
Giddy defends. And that one's drained from the low block. Gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Aldama grabs the board. Pass to Diaz. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter of this one. They get it back. Shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And here's Aldama. 6 to shoot. Over to the wing. From downtown. Diaz can't get it to go.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Giddy passes to Mills. Here's Exum. Takes the 3. And buries it from deep. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line. And he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Diaz. Over Mills. Oh, it falls!
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really...
Greg, in the second half of the season, what do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Inside. Here's Larkin. And there it is for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, that's a great decision by Wagner. Quickly getting it to the open man.
Here's Biberovic. Here's Larkin. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Larkin's got 5 points so far.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Schroeder. His last outing, 16 points for him. Good on the three-point shot.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pass to Biberovic. To the middle. It's stolen by Schroeder. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
To the inside, here's Larkin. Nails the baby hook. He has 7.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
1:33 left here in the first quarter. Larkin, the pass to Şengün. Misses the baby hook. Gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Schroeder outside. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Larkin looking it over. Teardrop shot. Count it. Good. Larkin's got 9.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wagner outside. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's 3. Total confidence.
Pass to Biberovic. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Larkin in the corner. There's the pick. Shoots over Schroeder, and it's Wagner with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
The shot, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 6. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Hartenstein. Now, here's Washington. Defense right on him. Let's go. Misses off the left iron.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Korkmaz passes to Larkin. Shoots over Washington. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance. Well, when you take it to the rim, good things happen. Sometimes you just got to keep it simple.
Pass to Larkin. Right wing. From past the arc, sinks the triple.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Tiemann. Buries it down low. Here's Korkmaz. Still yet to score. Pass to Larkin. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
screen by Hartenstein. Bonga gets the bucket. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
Now, here's Wagner. 7 points in the game. They set the screen. No good from outside. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And the basket is good.
Known as a terrific passer at his position, Şengün excels at finding the open man.
Schroeder outside. Pass to De Silva. Back to Schroeder. Fires, high post. That one drops for him. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Here's Biberovic. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple. Biberovic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to De Silva. Wagner on the wing. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And it's good for 2. Gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Korkmaz. Şengün inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
A guy who is ready to fight for it. Şengün using that strength to get that one to go.
Here's Wagner. He's got 7, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
To the inside. Here's Biberovic. Shoots over Wagner. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Up 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Being a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Pass to Schroeder. Here's De Silva. Clock at 6. Hits the 3-point bomb. De Silva's got 8 points.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
And here is Şengün. Here's Biberovic. He has 5. To the paint. Here's Larkin.
Here's Şengün. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to De Silva. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Off with the layup. He has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Here's Larkin. Şengün with a screen on Schroeder. Larkin can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Schroeder outside. Pass to De Silva. Back to Schroeder. Releases. Connects. The jumper drops. He's got 7.
Oh, what a move. Came out of the spin cycle there, stopped and popped. Impressive.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look here at the visitors. Season well underway, and they've been solid. In third right now. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Sapahi. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And take a look at this. Every team loves to have guys like these. Big men who can pass like guards. These are their assist totals on the season. 4th, Şengün.
And these are some of the most complete players in our league. I mean, they're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing as well.
Well, that's really what the new age big man has turned into. They're not just bruisers anymore.
Here's Osman. Nothing on the board. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. So they take the lead. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Here's Osman. Here's Sapahi. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's De Silva. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Screen by Şengün. Traps in the tray. 6 points for him.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from it.
Giffey lays it up off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now Şengün. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. From the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And we get some fireworks there to finish the quarter. That 3 ties it up as we go down the home stretch.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And coming up as soon as we... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Korkmaz. They've got Washington. Wagner is out there with Hartenstein. And it's Bonga in at the shooting guard position. Has been sensational. 75% for the game. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, Wagner showing some toughness there to get through the contact and hit the shot.
There's been just outrageous 64% from the field to this point. Here's Korkmaz into the lane. Fires for 3. Kleba with the rebound.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
Now, here's Kleba. Over in the corner, Washington. Shot clock at 5. Hartenstein with the screen for Washington. Offensive rebound. Here's Tiemann from outside off the mark. Pass to Osman, and they're running, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And he makes the first. So both teams making some changes here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Setting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Inside, Larkin gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Yeah, nothing too fancy, just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
They set the pick. Here's Wagner. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
Pass to Larkin. Now, here's Şengün. Good, nice job down low.
Owning the moment. Şengün gets those much-needed points.
Wagner outside. Shoots the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Wagner's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Here's Bibanovic. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Pass to Bibanovic. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Nice defense from Wagner. Gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Sapahi Got it. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Larkin. Good.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Beyond the arc. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory.